Hi YouTube, it's me again, Megan, coming back to do my readings for Capricorn. Yay! I am a Capricorn rising, so I'm really hoping that this is a positive reading, you know? So yeah, I'm going to jump right into it and see what you guys have going on, what we have going on. Hopefully it's positive. If not, we're strong enough to deal with it, right? Right. Alright, so let's get started. Okay. Oh, and by the way, I'm using the old Rider-Waite deck that I used in my last video. It's very old. I don't know how old it is because it was gifted to me. My dad got it from an antique shop. So it didn't really come with a box. It came with like a bag. It actually belonged to somebody before me. And I know that they say it's not good to use other people's tarot cards. But when I received these cards and I actually started working with them, of course I did like burn sage over them and stuff. I got a pretty good vibe, you know. So I've been working with them. No problems here, you know. So anyways, let's just get into it. The first card that I pulled for you guys was the Six of Cups in reverse. And like I said, this is a very old deck. As you could see, like, you could just tell. A very old Rider-Waite deck. So you guys got the Six of Cups in your present position in reverse. Now, normally, the Six of Cups in reverse talks about the future. It talks about, you know, getting out of the past. Upright, it talks about, you know, the past. Being stuck in the past, missing someone from the past, or possibly someone returning from the past. And even in reverse, I feel like it could possibly mean someone could be returning from the past, but it all depends on the other cards that surround it. So let's see what's going on with this, okay? So the Six of Cups in reverse. In this particular deck, it actually says stuck in the past in the reverse position. But as I said before in the previous video, I feel like it means you're coming out of the past and you're ready for future events. It's, you know. But this particular deck says stuck in the past, okay? So I'm just going to keep it as that. Some of you Capricorns out there could be stuck in the past, could be missing someone or something, and you just really want to go back. And this is your present position. So I'm going to continue. Okay, next card I pulled is another Cups. Some of you could be dealing with water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, possibly, because this is your second water Cups card. This is the Nine of Cups, upright, very positive card, and this is your wish card. This is pretty much talking about wishes coming true. This is coming up in your past position. So maybe in the past you felt like you had, your wish had came true, like you had everything that you once wished for, you know, but you don't have it anymore because this is your present position. This Six of Cups in reverse. And this is your past position. So maybe, like I said, in the past, you guys were really happy about something. You felt like you got something that you've been wishing for a long time. Okay, so let's continue. The third card I got was the Knight of Coins, aka Pentacles. Coins is an earth element, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And in reverse, upright, this card talks about, you know, being persistent. Being persistent. Really taking your time on something that you want to accomplish. It could be a job, money. It is a coins, you know. Pentacles represent material things. So upright, it talks about really taking your time and being persistent on something that you want. But in reverse, it's you're not being persistent. You're kind of like, yeah, you're just not feeling it. You're taking your time, but it's not like you're just not really motivated, kind of, in a way. Oh, and even on the card it says laziness and boredom. So maybe you're bored with something. This is coming up in your subconscious influences. Okay. Alright, so that is the third card coming up in your subconscious influences. The fourth card, I got the Three of Wands, fire energy. Very positive card. This card talks about someone anxiously waiting on something that they've been wanting for a long time. Well, Capricorn, you gotta get out of this if you really want something to come through for you, you know. And with this card being upright, this is your secrets, desires, and wishes card. Well, that's the position it's coming up in. If you really want this, you have to start taking action, Capricorn. This is your element too, by the way, because you're an earth sign. Okay. So I feel like it will work out for you because this card is a very positive card. As you can see when you really look close, I know this is a very old deck. It's very dull. It's got like, you know, but you can see the ships coming in. You know, so whatever it is that you're waiting for, it can come through for you, but you have to start making moves, Capricorn. Okay, the fifth card I pulled is the hidden forces, and you have the Ace of Cups in reverse. More cups, more water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Again, some of you could be dealing with a water sign, or it's just a lot of emotional stuff going on with you. Some of you Capricorns out there. And this talks about, you know, repressed emotions. Yeah, not really, not emotionally happy, not emotionally fulfilled, in reverse. Okay, and as I'm going to pull a clarification card for that just to see what's really going on. And this is coming up in your hidden forces, by the way. Yeah. So your next card is the Three of Swords, heartbreak card. So some of you could be dealing with something. Some of you could be hurt about something that happened in the past. Could be a relationship, could have been a loss of something or someone. Okay, and this is coming up in your events yet to come position. Okay, so if maybe you are aware that something is not right and it's breaking your heart. You know there's about to be an ending to something and you really just want to go back to the past and start all over again because you are happy then. You felt like your wishes was fulfilled then, you know, but now things are different and you're feeling a lot of heartache because of it. Okay. Also, the swords is the energy of air. Libra, Gemini. Oh my God. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I'm sorry. Getting sleepy, guys. Okay, so the next card that I pulled was Major Arcana card. This is your surrounding environments. This is the Wheel of Fortune, upright. Very positive when it's upright. That means a turning point for the best. For the best, okay? So whatever it is that you lost, that you're missing, Capricorn, maybe it was for the best because the Wheel of Fortune, and like I said in my other videos, the Major Arcana cards are a big deal. Those are the ones that you really focus on. And this is upright, so that's very good. If it was in reverse, I would say, oh shit. You know, but it's upright. So that's a positive thing. Okay? So you still have something to look forward to, Capricorn. Okay. Yeah, surrounding environment. Okay. Yep, so the next card I pulled is the Ten of Swords in reverse. And when the Ten of Swords is in reverse, that means the worst is over. Okay? So that's a good thing. That's a very, very good thing, Capricorn. So get out of this. Get out of this energy. You guys are amazing. I love all of my zodiac signs. I feel like all of us have our own like unique ways, and we're all very special, and I'm a Capricorn rising, so I'm rooting for you. Okay, but this Ten of Swords in reverse, so you got the Wheel of Fortune upright, Major Arcana card, which means turning point for the best. And then you have this card here, the Ten of Swords. Again, another air energy for some of you. You could be dealing with an air sign. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Possibly, not necessarily. It don't necessarily mean that. But yeah, the worst is over. Influences of others, by the way, the position this came up in. Influences of others. So someone probably had you feeling, done for, but the worst is over. Someone caused you to feel this way, possibly. I don't know. I'll get deeper into it. The Knight of Swords in reverse. So this could talk about a message coming in. This is a very what's the word I'm looking for? It's very quick, fast, and fierce, So when it's upright, it talks about messages, somebody coming in with a message, and it could be fast, or it could be something you don't want to hear. Somebody could be coming at you with some BS, In reverse, it's even worse. This is coming up in your spiritual forces. Again, another swords card, another air energy. Again, some of you could be dealing with the air sign, or you guys are dealing with something emotionally, because I pulled a lot of cups as well, and mentally. Okay? I wouldn't sweat this. We'll get deeper into it. And your final outcome card is Major Arcana card, Death. Okay, so now I'm thinking some of you Capricorns out there could have actually really lost someone that you really love. Like someone could have passed away. In the past, you felt like you had everything you could have dreamed of, but maybe someone passed over. Because, I pulled this card here, which talks about not really being emotionally happy or, at all. Three of Swords, sorry. Which is a heartbreak card. The Ten of Swords. Even though it's in reverse, it's still number 10 is the number of completion endings. And then we got the Death card. So for some of you could have actually lost someone that you really love. And if that's the case, I'm sorry, okay? Sorry to hear that. That can't be easy to deal with. I know that for a fact. So I'm going to pull some clarification cards for each card, as I always do, to get deeper into this, to see what's really going on, okay? Spirit guides me. I have a clarification card for the Six of Cups in reverse. Why is this coming up in reverse? I got the Three of Pentacles. This is a working together type of card. This is like a teamwork or whatever. So someone Again, it could represent a job, you know. Maybe you missing a job. Maybe you lost a job. Possibly. Something. You lost something. That's for sure. Something or someone. Okay? So maybe for some of you, you lost a job. Or if this is an actual person that you lost, maybe if it was a relationship, maybe if he didn't or she didn't actually pass away, you know, you feel that way. And if they did pass away, maybe this person was a team player. Maybe this was somebody that you trusted, you know, a good friend, someone that you had a really close connection to. Okay, so I'm going to pull a verification card for the Nine of Cups. Spirits, may I have a verification card for the Nine of Cups? Why is the Nine of Cups coming up? Okay. Give me a minute. It just kind of flipped out. You all know how that goes. Put this down. Oh, jeez. Justice. Okay, the Justice card. This is the card of Libra. Okay, so again, you know, some of you guys have a lot of swords. Some of you guys could have been dealing with a air sign. Some of you could be going through some court issues. Some of you could be getting a divorce, and that's what all of this endings and heartbreak stuff is representing. You know, yeah, Justice. So I'm going to go deeper into this. Let's see what the Knight of Coins is here for. Spirit guides, may I have clarification on the Knight of Coins in reverse? Why is it here in reverse, the Knight of Coins? Okay, yeah, so this is the clarification card. You got this card twice. This is your next card that I pulled, actually, for your secret desires and wishes. Well, the clarification card for this, again, it's the same card as this. Remember what I told you earlier. If there's something that you that you are anxiously waiting on, you know, you want it to work out for you, you have to start making moves, Capricorn. Because the Knight of Coins in reverse says that you're not making moves. You're stuck, you're bored, or you just lost motivation. Some of this could have a lot to do with a heartbreak. Something is going on with you guys that could be causing you to be this way. You know, this is clarifying it. You're just waiting on things to get better. You're waiting on your ships to come, and I feel like they will. Okay, I feel like they will. This is also, you guys also pulled, I'm pulling a lot of threes for you all too. Okay, a lot of threes. You got the Three of Swords, Three of Pentacles, the Three of Wands twice. So I'm going to be looking into a book for you at the end of this reading to see what the threes represent, which, you know, okay. Alright, so now I'm going to pull a clarification for this card again, okay? Because this was your next card. Spirit, may I have clarification for the Three of Wands? Why is this coming up in Capricorn's reading? Ace of Coins, Ace of Pentacles. This is an earth element, material things. This could have something to do with money, a job, you know, and you're waiting on some money. Some of you guys could have just lost a loved one, a home. Some of you guys could be going through a divorce and you're just losing everything. And it feels, you know, like a death. If some of you didn't really lose someone, this could be what you're going through, a divorce, you know. really, really bad breakup. I'm feeling like divorce too because, yeah, with this it talks about money coming. I'm really waiting on some type of money, income, material things. I'm going to pull a clarification card for the Ace of Cups in reverse. Spirit, may I have clarification on the Ace of Cups in reverse? Excuse me, why is this here in Capricorn's reading? Ace of Wands. Yeah, something, this is clarifying the Ace of Cups in reverse. Like I said, Cups is all about emotions. What makes you, you know, it's about emotions. This could definitely have something to do with a divorce, possibly for some of you Capricorns out there. And because the clarification card for that was the Ace of Wands, 2 aces. The Ace of Wands is all about passion and drive and new love, new passion, new things that you are passionate about. It don't matter if it's love. It don't matter if it's material things. It don't matter if you're passionate about it. This is what the Ace of Wands represent. Okay, that was your clarification card for the Ace of Cups in reverse, which talks about, as you can see here, repressed emotions or just being really heartbroken emotionally. You are not doing well. Okay. Because your next card was the 3 of Swords, which is the heartbreak card, the card of heartache. So I'm going to pull a clarification card for that. Spirit, may I have a clarification card for the 3 of Swords? Why is 3 of Swords coming up in Capricorn's reading? Okay, so I pulled both of these together. They kind of came up together. They were like stuck together. Okay, so the 2 of Swords talks about kind of being stuck, not being able to make a decision. Okay, this is a mental thing. Again, as I said, the swords is supposed to represent mental, logical things. So some of you, I don't know, you don't really know what it is. Okay, let me talk about the Tower. The Tower talks about things falling apart. You know, unexpectedly, just things just kind of falling apart. Just everything just kind of crashing down. Everything that you work for. And you have a decision to make, but you don't really know exactly which way to go at this time. Some of you could be dealing with 2 people. Possibly, not necessarily. This is a general reading. Okay. So I'm going to pull a clarification card for the Wheel of Fortune card, which is very positive. Major Arcana card. Wheel of Fortune, upright. Let's see what this is talking about. Spirit, may I have clarification on the Wheel of Fortune? Upright. Good card. Why is it here in Capricorn's reading? Strength. Strength. Fight through this, Capricorn, okay? Don't give up. Have strength, because things will, this is a turning point. I think a lot of us are going through this whole crossroads stage. At this point, I'm doing a lot of readings that's kind of similar to this. I do my own reading a lot, and I'm going through like a crossroad phase myself, kind of feeling like I don't know exactly what I'm going to do soon, you know, so I can definitely relate. You know, we are all faced with these challenges. It's like life is full of challenges. Stay strong, Capricorn, okay, because the Wheel of Fortune is upright for you, which is a good thing. That means your turning point is going to be for the best. So now I'm going to pull a clarification card for this Ten of Swords in reverse, which is also very good, because this talks about the end of the storm, pretty much. So let's see what's going on with that. Spirit guides, you have a message. Can I get clarification on the Ten of Swords first? What does this mean for Capricorn? The Hermit. Yeah, the worst is over. Even though there's still some things that you guys are dealing with, you know, take some time out to yourself. This is actually the card of Virgo as well. This is every zodiac sign has a major arcana card from the tarot. The tarot connects a lot with the zodiac signs. The tarot is like the Torah, seriously. Very powerful stuff here. At the end of your deck, by the way, you also had the Hermit, major arcana card. The Hermit. I don't know if you guys can see that. Can you see that? Okay. So this coming up twice is letting me know that you guys really need to look within. I can kind of relate to this. Like I said, I'm a Capricorn rising, and this is my card, the Hermit. This is take some time to yourself. The Hermit represents going away from it all for a minute, just being alone, not really dealing with nobody, just kind of taking time to yourself. Very, very spiritual card. Look within, Capricorn. Your next card I'm going to pull a clarification card for is the, what was this, the Knight of Swords in reverse, which normally talks about more bullshit. Somebody coming in with some negative stuff to say, possibly, but we don't know. Let's see. Spirit, may I have clarification for this Knight of Swords in reverse? Why is this coming up in Capricorn's reading? Yeah, another Swords. Again, some of you could be dealing with an air sign. Some of you, okay? Or it's just a lot of mental stuff going on. But this card, as you can see, it's, you know, this guy right here, he feels like he's the man. I guess they had a little sword fight or whatever, and he won. And he all cocky and shit, and, you know, these two are kind of walking away. They hurt. This is kind of asshole energy. Okay, so expect somebody to be coming in, you know, with some BS. But I wouldn't, don't try not to take it seriously. You got enough stuff going on. So again, this, if some of you are dealing with a divorce, this could be this energy here, you know, just a bunch of BS from your significant other with this court case. And, you know, with these divorces, it's like you got your lovers, and then you're like worst enemies. Seriously. Somebody just might be, you know, being cocky. They want it all, you know, and they coming in with some bullshit. And I'm gonna get clarification for the Death card, major arcana card. Spirit guides. We have a clarification card for death. Why is death coming up in Capricorn's reading? What is this one? The Devil. Okay, and the Devil talks about, major arcana card, by the way, the Devil. The Devil upright talks about addictions, feeling like you're bound to somebody, bad behavior, you know, depression, just things that you need to kind of get away from. Take some time out to yourself. Meditate, look within, and get away from this negative energy here, because that's what this represents, feeling bound to somebody. For some of you Capricorns out there, you guys might definitely be going through a divorce. If this is a general reading, you know, this could be different stuff coming in for different people. Only you know that. Some of you out there could have actually lost a loved one, like really lost them, they like passed over. Some of you could be going through a divorce, and it's the end of that, you know, and that's what this is clarifying. Death to this, you know, this feeling bound to somebody. Like I said earlier, the worst is over. Okay? Okay, Capricorn, so I'm going to pull you a oracle card from my favorite oracle deck at this time. This is Angels, Gods, and Goddesses by Tony Carmen or Carmine Salerno. I believe that's how you say it. So I'm going to pull a card just to get a little more verification. Okay, Spirit, what message do you have for my Capricorns before I close this reading? These are very big cards, but I love them. I love the images. Okay, so I got a very beautiful card. I love this deck. Can you see that? Try to block out that glare. And this is Angel of Expression. Speak your truth and express yourself clearly. Whoever coming through, you know, on some BS, trying to start some stuff, speak your truth. Express yourself clearly. Okay, Capricorn, because guess what? The worst is over. The worst is over. Do not, I know it's hard. It's so much, it's easier said than done. Try to come out this energy, okay? You guys will be fine. But that's what I had for my Capricorns. I hope some of you resonated. If someone did resonate, you can always email me. And until next time, you guys have a blessed one, okay? Bye, Capricorn.